Hey everyone, I'm here at Dripping Cave in the, I guess, Laguna Hills, Laguna Beach area of Southern California. Now this is a really fun, easy, family-friendly hike, about 5 miles out and back, not really any climbing, and at the end you arrive at the Dripping Cave, which is not dripping. It only drips when there's rain. Some dripping caves actually have a spring above them that drips down. Not this one, but you do get a cave, and it is a very cool spot to visit and check out. I'll put a little bit of the history on this area in the guide. You can check that out on HikingGuy.com along with the parking info and all of the less fun stuff. But in this video, I'm going to show you the turn-by-turn directions to hike to this spot. And if you're watching the video and you like it, if you could do me a big favor, click the little thumbs up. That helps me out tremendously, so thank you. It also helps other people find this video and hopefully know what to expect on the hike. It's an easy way to pay it forward to other hikers. All right, guys, let me show you how to get here. All right, so from the parking lot, we're just going to go right into the visitor center, and they actually have little paper maps you can bring, and there are maps posted on trail signs along the hike, so that's pretty cool. We're going to go through here. We're just going to go straight through along through the visitor center welcome area until we get out the other side, and we're going to make a left onto Aliso Creek trail right here. And this is going to be paved. It's about 3/4 of a mile paved, but it is pleasant. There's no cars on here. There are bicycles, so just watch out. But it's generally a pretty mellow experience as you hike down here, and it's beautiful to walk down along the canyon in this section. Now when the road comes to a T, we're going to go straight across, and from here on out we're going to be going up on this dirt trail. Now you'll see people on the paved trail as well. It says no people, no trespassing, no bikes, all that fun stuff, but people still do it, and the rangers don't seem to care here. But we're going to go up along the trail here, and on the day that I was doing this, you could see some mule deer in the distance there. There's tons of wildlife in this park, which is really, really neat. I'm almost always seeing some kind of a raptor or deer, definitely rabbits and squirrels and all the normal stuff. At the end of the trail, we're going to go straight on that dirt trail along the road. Eventually, it's going to wind back into the road here, cross over the creek, and then we're going to make this first right-hand turn. Now, if you have to go to the bathroom, there is a toilet here, and there's also little picnic benches. Another reason why it's good as a family-friendly hike. You can kind of chill out here, roughly halfway at this point, but otherwise we're going to go straight up the wide dirt Wood Canyon trail. We're going to avoid the little side trail here. The meadow trail, you can see the trails are well marked. I'll talk a little bit about that in the guide as well, how to read the trails and the trail signs, but we're going to go straight up here until we get to the Cave Rock trail, and it's going to be a little while. You can see it's a nice wide trail here, and there are mountain bikes, so just watch out, but it's a nice mellow hike as you get up to the Cave Rock trail, which is right here. Now this is not for the Dripping Cave. This is something different. We're going to do a little side trip to Cave Rock, which is worth checking out. It's a pretty neat spot. As long as you're here, right? Might as well. It's only going to add a couple more minutes on. And you get to the point where there's like a trail split, and there's a lot of little trails going all over the place. It can get a little confusing. We're just going to go down the stairs, and then go back up the stairs, and straight ahead of you will be a Cave Rock. Now to view the caves, we're going to go on this little trail down here to the left. And we're actually going to climb up on the granite and check these little caves out. These were used as temporary shelters by the native peoples here, and you can kind of see how you can easily just put a sleeping bag in there and or whatever, a mat, and sleep pretty easily. Unfortunately, they've been carved up by people putting their initials in and all of that, but what are you going to do? When you're done checking out Cave Rock, we're just going to go back down. We're going to take the main trail, which goes up and over the rock here. So the caves were down to the left where we just were there. We're going to go up straight, and at the top turns into a trail again, and there's some sections that go over granite. There's some little side trails, but we're just going to go straight on this main trail here, and eventually it's going to wind back down towards that wider Wood Canyon trail that we were on earlier, where we're going to rejoin it in a second after this little downhill. Here you can see the trail. There's another little cave here and an interpretive display. Check it out. It's really interesting. It's a really beautiful spot down here, but here we are back at Wood Canyon. We're going to make the left and go up Wood Canyon for probably about 5-10 minutes. And as you go up here, you're going to see some evidence of a fire that was here in 2018. Some of the trees are burned. And keep on going up, and once you're past that kind of burn damage area, you're going to see the wide trail off to the left here. And this is the Dripping Cave side trail. On some maps, it's marked as a loop trail, but it is only out and back now. So we're going to go there and then come back the way we came. And after a couple minutes, you're going to come to this little bridge. There's an interpretive display, and this is the cave here. Now, I got lucky. There was only a couple people here, but if you come on a weekend, it's going to be really crowded. So try to come earlier on a weekday. It'll be much more pleasant. But you can walk up into the cave, look around. Really neat place. It's hard to kind of convey how big it is when you're under there on film here, but it's a pretty massive cavern. When you're done, or not a cavern, overhang. When you're done here, you're just going to go back the way you came, and you can cut off the cave rock trail if you want and just go straight, whatever you want. So that's it. That's the hike. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And again, go to HikingGuy.com for the full guide. And if you stick around, I'll show you what the hike looks like on a map so you can kind of get a lay of the land. All right, guys, I'll see you out there. All right, so from the parking area right here, we're going to head down Aliso Creek Trail, Aliso Canyon, right down here. This is the paved section. And here you can see we come to that junction, and then we hop on the dirt trail, which runs parallel to the paved road, and you can walk back on the paved road if you like. We go all the way down until the trail rejoins the road, and we make this hard right into Wood Canyon. And this is the Wood Canyon Trail right here. We go up. Here's the loop for Cave Rock. Go around there, and when we come back, we can cut this off. You can see the trail, regular trail just goes there, so you don't have to go back around that way if you don't want to. But we come back up, and here's the left-hand turn onto the Dripping Cave Trail, and there it is. Maybe we can see it on a satellite photo. That would be neat. Let's zoom in. No, it's just a blur. But that's the hike, and then you just go back the way you came and have a good time.